So whenever she's finished with my hair and makeup, I hotel out of the chair. Me and my fiance get in the car. We drive to the venue. We get there about 5:25. Is she there? No, she is not. So mind you, I'm rushing to get my dress on, make sure I don't mess up my hair. And my hair, I didn't like it anyway, because maybe I was on hormonal or whatever. I didn't really like it. It was okay. It would do. So we get there. 10 minutes later, she gets there. And my mom... Anybody know my mom? My mom don't play. So she was like, if you gonna do this, you better not be late for this wedding, because this don't make no sense. And she was like, yes, ma'am, and all that. And I'm glad my mom did say something to her. So we had about, I said maybe 15 to 20 minutes to do an engagement shoot. 15, 20 minutes. That's all. Because now this time we was like past 5:30. And then you got to factor in taking your clothes off, putting the equipment up and getting the car, all that. And changing and all that. So we had a couple of photos and I was so pissed. So overall, like I said, about 15-20 minutes, and that's me being generous, of her taking photos. So at that point, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed, and I'm gonna show you guys the photos too of what she took and how they came out. So she told me, she sent me a text saying they'd be ready by such and such date. I'm like, okay, cool, because we need those photos. So at this point, I'm going on to the next vendor, and I go meet the lady who does our flowers. And I love this lady. She does a phenomenal job. And I'm so grateful for her, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had the turnout that I had. I thank God for her. She was an angel, heaven sent. So I went to her place to get my look at the flowers and the decor and whatnot. And she asked me, do I have a photographer? And I was like, yeah, I got a photographer, kind of like a friend who does my hair or whatever. And I was like telling her, she did our engagement photo. I really wasn't feeling it. She was like, let me see her work. I was like, okay, you serious? You want to see it? She said, no. Where's her work? Where's her portfolio? These are just random pictures. Where is her work? Her portfolio? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what she did. So she was like this. She looked me in my face. She said, if you're going to have her to take the photos at your wedding, I will not have my flowers displayed there. She said she don't have no portfolio. She's not a credible or professional photographer. Mic drop right there. She was like, with my work in the aesthetic, I don't want any and everybody taking pictures, because I don't want them to downplay it. And I understand completely what she means. When she said that, that opened my eyes, and I have a better understanding on things in life, and it helped me in the long run. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm going to cancel her services, because I do not want her to wedding. After what happened at the engagement shoot, she does not warrant a right